Okay, so shout out to the chat. I see you, Vegan Knowledge. JJ, I love you, sweetie. Dolly Bush. Mom, what is going on? Got to give a shout out to Kathy Wozniak, my awesome, awesome mom in law. Awesome to have you in the chat tonight, sweetheart. So we're handling some last minute business, waiting on a couple of people to check on in with us. Hopefully, we will see their awesome names. Maybe we'll see A Grant tonight. Who knows? Buddha 1000. Where's Jazan been? Shay J. Roe. Roe is guys, keep Roe in your prayers because the hurricane that has been brewing in the Gulf is set to hit Bradenton, which is where our beloved Roe lives. So keep her in your prayers. Make sure that we are wishing them safeness, her and her family, as they prepare to weather the storm. So she may jump in here tonight. And if not, she may just be in the chat. It's understandable because they are in survival prep mode. So we want to make sure that they do everything they can to batten down the hatches and remain safe through the storm. So, yeah. But yeah, what a week, right? Well, first off, I'd like to say a shout out to Jello Ball. LiAngelo Ball, for those of you who follow sports, I don't know if you know about him or not, but the Ball family is a family that's near and dear to my heart. I've been following them for several years now. And LeVar Ball is, he's a wild card. He's a wild card. And he made a prophecy some years back that all three of his sons would make it into the NBA. Well, lo and behold, we got news yesterday that LiAngelo Ball, who has been, biding his time for the past few years, Lonzo was the oldest. He went first. He got on the Lakers, then he got traded to the Pelicans, and now he's on the Chicago Bulls, and then we got LaMelo Ball, which who hasn't heard of LaMelo Ball? Okay, the kid scored 92 freaking points in high school. He makes a half-court shot without even blinking an eye at the start of one of his games. He's on the Charlotte Hornets and has gotten his brother a tryout, which he made the Swarm last year. And now it looks as though, and shout out to Flight Sports TV and Dex and all those guys, Ball Facts, shout out to those guys that report on it, DKM, Hoop Jargon, DJs, Raw Truth Media, any of those guys that are dear to my heart. I know you guys are happy. I'm happy. Just because I haven't been hanging out don't mean I ain't watching. Jello's in, baby. Shout out to Rap God Reloaded. Jello is one of his favorite players, or he is his favorite Ball brother. Mine is LaMelo. I tend to go with the status quo on that one. But Jello's pretty cool. All three of them are cool. But shout out to LiAngelo Ball and congratulations. It's been a long time coming. Hopefully they will do right by him and give him some floor time, because guess what? They can't do any worse than what they've been doing. So they might as well put his ass out on the floor. They need the sniper, man. Okay. Don't worry, they're not coming for me. All right, I am going to jump on here in just a little bit here. Anybody that's in the chat, do me a favor and smash that like button before we get started. And if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Please share on all forms of social media. We are in a holding pattern at 564. We've been there for a couple of weeks. Let's go ahead and hit that 1,000, guys. Let's go ahead and get on up there. Tell your friends, tell your family, share it on all forms of social media. The Tuesday Takeover is where it's at, baby. Shout out to Just Call Me Waz. Shout out to Chris Farah, Nikki Star TV, all those guys that kill it. Pretty Girl J, she reports on Married at First Sight. Shout out to all of them. Your Wet Socks, Sauceaholic, who keeps in touch with me. Thanks, Sauceaholic. Shout out to Karen and Thomas Everett. If you have not checked out their channel, they're over 1,000 subscribers now. They are Karen and Thomas BSR. Stands for Bullshit Repellent, baby. And also Belief System Reality. So they believe in being prepared with all the food shortages and things that are coming up, and be prepared for any and everything that comes your way. Self-defense, anything. Karen Everett is over there. She and Thomas are over there talking about it. So check their channel out, and I will provide links. Vegan Knowledge JJ, we had an excellent Meatless Monday yesterday with our buddy Ro. And, we gave everybody some tips that was there or might have been listening on how to transfer successfully from being a meat eater to a vegan. There's all kinds of I guess chicken. There's all kinds of products out there that you can get that will help you transition a lot more smoothly than what you might think. And it doesn't taste like cardboard, guys. So I know that's what you're thinking, but there are certain manufacturers like Gardein and a couple of those guys, Beyond, that have really good food. And I know Ro is transitioning, so she's been joining us. But Meatless Mondays on Vegan Knowledge's channel, guys. Check it out. Every Monday we're on there at 7. And then, of course, tonight, Tuesday Takeover. And then Thursdays, I do a review of Married at First Sight. And I'm going to start throwing in the single life, because some stuff's happening on the single life that needs to be talked about. Not to mention, if Buddha 1000 is listening, I have binged not all 6 seasons, but I have binged this entire season so far of 60 Days In, and I am hooked, girlfriend. I am hooked. Jen and I both are hooked on 60 Days In. That show is crazy. And this season they did ex-cons. So yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, and I will start reviewing that because I'm caught up on it. But yeah, if you have not checked that show out, it's on A&E, called 60 Days In. It gives civilians a chance to go in and help, the authorities make sure that things are going right in the prisons. And if anything's, on the half, they're supposed to report that. They have been doing civilians up until this 7th season, where they actually had people who had been locked up before, where they sent them in. It's a guy in Georgia, Sheriff Scandrat. And he is the warden at the jail in Atlanta. And let me tell you, I don't know if it's Atlanta. I know it's Georgia. I think it's Atlanta. But he's got ex-cons on there this time. And let me tell you, these guys are crazy. But anyway, that's another stream for another time. We'll go ahead and remove the music. I hate doing that. I love background music. Maybe I'll just put my game day on or something. And we will take a break for station identification.
That's weird.
Okay, I did the wrong one. Wait a minute, hold up. Is it gone? Oh man. My little commercial's gone. That sucks. Okay, well, whatever. What's going on, folks? What is happening? Basically, all it was the one that said like and subscribe. Let's get some light on the subject because I can barely see what the hell's going on here. There we go. All right. Like my prints in the background. Come on, work with me. Work with me. There we go. Work with me. Okay. All right. That's doable. Right? Shout out to Rose Thoughts. '90 Day UK. Nice. Thank you for the like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully, we will get some more people in here as well. But yeah, let's get it started. So, you know, it's so crazy because, this season we have people on here that we've seen in the past that really don't make for the best watching of TV. Angela Deem, if I hear her scream at Michael one more freaking time, I'm gonna pull my freaking dreads out. I'm tired of hearing her scream at Michael. Kim, if I see her throw one more fucking drink on Usman, I'm gonna jump through the screen and smack shit out of her my damn self. Okay. Andre, if he yells at Libby's mother one more time like he's got no damn sense, I'm gonna, wherever they are, I think they're in Florida. Yeah, I'm going to Florida and stick my foot straight up his Russian ass, Moldovan, whatever. Okay. Charlie's back, as we can see. And, I'm inclined to believe Charlie. Charlie said that they are, you guys can hear me, right? Charlie said that they are, let me know if you can hear me in the chat. Because I unplugged my mic and then plugged it back in, and then I forgot to make sure that I synced it up with the stream. So if I'm not coming through, not like you would hear me to say that. Duh, use your brain. But I'm gonna check anyway. Okay, cool. Thanks, Ronnie. What's I talking about? It's been a long day. But no, it's the fact that Charlie's back and he's taking pictures of his girlfriend's feet. Jen, seriously, stop sleeping it. Stop sleeping it. I'm telling you, you have free feet. Stop sleeping it. But people are getting paid with this foot thing. And he is into taking pictures of his girlfriend's feet now, and she's getting paid. But I don't know. The whole thing is just really, really weird. And how they switched up on Libby, Ed, his insecure little ass, okay, won't even let Liz breathe without thinking she's messing around on him. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. But I tell you what, I like Single Life. Single Life's the shit. And Debbie, yeah, slow your roll, Mom. Slow your roll. She is in bed moaning and all this kind of stuff. She looks like a biker chick with her new boyfriend. So yeah, it's crazy. And who knew Brandon's parents rode motorcycles? Remember Brandon and Julia? Yeah, his parents used to race motorcycles, mom and dad. I saw that on 90 Day Diaries the other day. I'm like, what? I don't see her as a biker chick, but she's a biker chick. All right, so let's get into it. So we start out the season. Let me get to my notes here. Okay, so it starts out with Sumit and Jenny. Okay. Okay, so it starts out with Sumit and Jenny, and they decide that they're going to have a nice little couples, retreat and go have a honeymoon because I don't think they ever really had one, and just go spend some time together. And so they end up going to a place where there's all kinds of activities. And then you've got Sumit telling Jenny's like, okay, yeah, let's, after we find out that they've screwed all night, which I don't need a picture of that. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, Jenny, but no, you ain't doing it for me, girlfriend. But just even picturing that, the bed was moving and making noises and people were talking. No, no. Submit. I don't know what. I'm with your parents on this one, bruh. But anyway, to each his own. So anyway, which brings me to the topic of conversation. Okay, Jenny is tripping out because Submit wants to do things like going to go bungee jumping and cliff diving and zip lining and stuff like that. Well, Jenny, he's 30 years old, honey. He's not your age. He's not 65 years old. Let's go sit on the beach and chill. And he's like, okay, that sounds like something for a little kid. I'm trying to go zip lining. I'm trying to go whitewater rafting. I'm trying to cliff dive. You down? Listen, she's like, I don't think Submit knows is paying attention to how old I am. No, you're not paying attention to how old he is. He's 33. You're 63. We get it. But he's 33. He's going to do 33-year-old shit. Okay? So either take some vitamins and get your ass on the zip line or go sit fuck down somewhere. Okay, because Submit is a young guy. He said it. You wanted it, so that's what you got. I like the way he said that to her. He said, you choose it, then you have to live with it. And you chose me, so bitch, we going to zip line it. Okay, so she went, and I loved it because she sucked it up. And she had a ball, just like we knew she would. Jenny is a renegade. Don't get it twisted. The fact that she even went for somebody 33, the fact that she even packed up and moved to India lets you know she's got some piss and vinegar still left in her tank. So the fact that she was even bucking up against all of that, I knew she was just fronting. I knew he was fronting. For real. And she got on the zip line and she enjoyed herself. So, and Muhammad, I almost called him Muhammad. He seems like a Muhammad. Doesn't he look like a Muhammad? Submit was like, yeah, that lets me know you're adventurous just like me, just like he probably suspected. So I was happy about that. However, towards the end, they do this little ritual where they go to this place and they've got the little thing that you can put on the water, and it's got the candle in the fire. And their little boat gets stuck, and I think Jenny took that as a sign that, hey, you know what, India is cool, and I love all the stuff that they do here, but I'm about done. Let me put this out there. Submit, how about we go to America? Well, Submit's like, well, I am not going to commit myself to something like that. He's like, I don't know if I'm going to make these sacrifices. So she made sacrifices for you. She's been living in India for 10 years now. It's her turn. Okay? It's your turn to come to the United States and spend some time over here. Why not? You know, we got zip lines, we got whitewater rafting, we got cliff diving and bungee jumping. All right. But Submit's problem is the apron strings. He's still on the nipple. Okay. But mom has pulled that nipple away. And he's talking about if I go to the United States, I might lose touch with my parents. Guess what? Submit. Hello. To Submit. They're done. Your parents are already gone. What are you talking about? I might lose. You lost it. It's gone. They want nothing to do with you. Okay? Nothing. Your mother said, don't so much as show your face in this house, neighborhood, city, nothing. I don't know you. And we have not heard from them since they found out he was married. So they're already gone. You might as well bring your ass over here. Okay? And then you never know. You might get what you want. When mom finds out you done packed up and crossed the pond, she might be like, oh, so big. Then you might get what you want. So yeah, it might not be a bad idea to come on over here. So that pretty much wraps up Jenny and Submit. She's trying to get him over here now, and they're, frolicking in India, having a nice old honeymoon time. So the next couple, and then I'm going to go down and check out what's going on in the comment section. Oh, wait, I forgot. I did have pictures. Jenny and Submit. Jenny getting ready to go ziplining. Do it, Jenny. Do it up, girl. The next couple is Angela and Michael. Angela. Okay. First of all, you still haven't gotten that Botox to fill in those cheeks yet. Okay. The hell is wrong with you? You've had 10 million plastic surgeries and you can't go get some simple Botox to fill that shit in. You look like the Crypt Keeper. I said that last week. Come on now. Finish the job. Okay. So she's got a new BFF called Renee, because she pissed off her other best friend. Hey. Hello? Vegan? Not this shit again. Listen, get your shit right and then come on back. I don't know what's going on every time she try to come in. But okay. Try it again. Okay. So yeah, Angela is getting packed and getting ready to go to Nigeria. Now here's my thing. Michael has no idea that she's coming. Why would you do that? Because if there's something that you're trying to find, yeah, that's a good way to find it. My thing is, I don't think that Angela, now that years have gone by, I think she's tired. I think she's ready to move on, and she does not want Michael here. And I think that the visa, because now she's holding that over his head, okay? I'm gonna make sure that these visas, how many visas is it? I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna get these visas all out of here. Because, if he's messing around, if he's scamming me, I'm going to take care of these visas. I'm going to cancel these visas. Okay? What are you talking about? Well, maybe she's talking about her visa. But in any event, yeah, she's got a new best friend, because when she got the new look, she pissed all her old friends and family off. So this girl apparently is the only girl that'll hang out with her. Let's not forget the fact that you're flirting with the guy openly on camera on the TV show, and you're worried about what Michael's doing? Like, you got it backwards. Like, where's the entitlement coming from? Because you are not all that. Somebody wake her up. Somebody hit the alarm, because she keeps snoozing. Because for whatever reason, She thinks it's okay that she can just talk and yell and scream at Michael. And she's going to fly over to Africa, over to Nigeria, and do what? Take his phone? He's a grown ass man. I hope he takes that phone and okay, no, no violence. We're not going to condone, a man putting his hands on her because we've been through that. But I don't think that she'll have a problem defending herself. She seems like she wants to fight Michael. Okay, every time you turn around, she seems like she wants to fight Michael. Shout out to Buddha 1000, girl. Hey, did you hear me with the 60 days in? I'm feeling it, girl. I'm feeling it. 60 days in. Listen, I like it so much. I might have to go back and binge all 6 seasons. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and binge the 6 seasons. I'm gonna have to do it. Because season 7 got girl Carlos. What is Carlos doing? Sorry, y'all gotta have a side chat conversation real quick. What is Carlos wants to be in jail? I think Carlos is in front of the cameras, and where sheriff pissed him off, he pissed him off. Where he went wrong, he should have touted him for coming up with the pills. He should have said, "Damn, okay, I see how you moving. All right, yeah, let me get them." And keep up the good work. Let us know what's going on. Instead, he pissed him off. Now he's doing criminal activity on purpose. Okay, pulling gangs together or trying to get the gang members together. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm loving it. Okay, so Rose said gossip blogs are saying Angela went batshit. Oh, what? She needs her ass whipped. She really needs her ass whipped. Like one of his sisters or aunts or somebody needs to whip Angela's ass. She beat his car up. Thank you, Buddha. Don't forget to smash the like button, fam. I know. You did. You told me. You definitely told me that the show was on and popping. So yeah. I'm into some 60 days. In fact, I can't wait to like finish with this so I can go binge it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to review that. Anybody watching 60 Days In that's in the chat now, let me know. 60 Days In is the shit. I like it. Jen started. I said, listen, because we don't like a whole lot of negativity, right? So I said, listen, I'm warning you. It's a jail show, But next thing I know, she's all quiet and she's like, why is he doing that? I'm like, I knew it. She's into it. I went to go put on Happily Ever After last night. She's like, when are we going to finish watching 60 Days In? He wouldn't come outside. Michael, stop being stop being a kitty. Stop being a pussy cat. We'll add cat on there. Stop it. Dude, you're a grown ass man. Pretty big too. You have no business being scared of Angela Dean. She talks a big game, okay? But I haven't seen her kick anybody's ass yet. All she knows how to do is flaunt her tits in front of the camera, okay? You know who I would like to see go at it? Her and Molly. I bet you Molly would be timing up for that ass. I don't know if, hey. So what's happening with your phone? All right. She's here now, so we're going to try this again. I heard a door slam. You there?
Hello, can you hear me? No?
Yes, I can.
Oh, cool. Making me see my head move like it normally does. You know how it has those little things that come off your head when you're on your emoji? I don't know, maybe it's not. Can you
I
still hear
do.
me?
I
Now
can.
I'm paranoid. Like, can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
I know it's gonna be like Verizon. Yeah, man. So we're on Angela and Michael, and Rose said down in the comments that she beat up that Angela beat up Michael's car, and Michael wouldn't come outside. I'm not gonna let you my ride up. I'm sorry. Okay. I have
Well,
over the years, the cars nah, you ain't messing with my car. Go ahead, baby.
he definitely like, but what happened was the more he started standing up to her, if you notice, the more she started like her
She
insecurities
don't
even
like
got
it.
higher. When she
Yeah.
had it, she was still mean to him, but she's like, part of this is because she had for him saying, "You want that green card," and
Dangling the
he for
carrot.
some reason woman, I don't know what it was he saw in her, or if it was just to come to America, but
It was the boobies. It was the
yeah,
boobies. But I mean,
that she got rid
the
of him,
boobies
right?
weren't worth all that. I don't think he expected her to be as mean and nasty as she was. I'm sure she probably
Did
didn't show that
any of
side.
us expect her to be that mean and
No,
nasty?
not that bad. Not that bad. Good God, man. Not that bad. Rose says she popped up on him and he wouldn't come out. So she started ripping apart his car. Holy crap. Buddha
Oh, that's right.
1000.
Because she was going over there unexpectedly, right?
Oh, okay. I don't know, Dolly Bush. What you think about Angela beating up Michael's car, girl? Mm. Oh my God. What is going on with the with this woman? Angela has some serious insecurities. And see, here's my thing, okay? Because I'm not going to judge. She's been on other TV shows before. She's had issues with her family being convicted of crimes and things like that. Angela just wants attention. At the end of the day, Angela just wants attention. And everybody does. Everybody wants to be liked. And I think that's where a lot of this is coming from. But I don't know if TLC or the producers are inducing her to be that nasty with him. I think she's getting paid to show that side of herself. I don't think because if you notice, you barely even see Michael anymore. Michael's probably like, it's not worth it. I don't think people overseas get paid anyway. So he's like, okay, screw it. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting my visa. I can't come over. I don't want to be on camera anymore, especially dealing with this crazy bitch. Okay. Because Angela's crazy. It's all about Angela. You don't even really see Michael anymore, except for the picture where they separate them, you know? So TLC has got some splaining to do because I don't know why they would even bring Angela back on there. Nobody cares, you know?
I think it's
But I know why.
because
It's
we
because of
all
the
love
drama.
Angela's drama, and we
It's the
want to
drama.
see
Weren't
what
we
this
talking
next
about that
chapter.
earlier?
Everybody loves that drama. Hey, I don't know if you this is a little bit. I don't know if Mom is still in the chat, but it she wanted to show you. I was like, you should send her a link.
You think she would come on?
I don't
Okay,
know.
if you're still in the chat, Kath, I'm gonna send you a link to your text message. All you do is click on the link, and then when it asks you where you would like, I think you click Safari or something like that, and then just go on and come on.
Trying to get you to FaceTime beforehand, but I was like, maybe she can come on the live, or we can call it. here. Reality TV at its finest.
You guys would love Jen's mom. Oh my God.
We keep trying to get her to come on here, but she's not ready to be a. I don't know why I can't see the comments. They're just not phone because I'm on the phone this time because I'm trying to put some food together while I'm. Sure, how long it had been on.
Let's see.
So yeah, I think that I think this is going to be. I remember, and she goes back and forth with it. Did you notice when she was talking to the lawyer, Angela? She was like, "It might not be so bad when he gets here, Angela. It's going to be worse. You're fighting with him." Okay, I know that my geometry is not, or geology is not that great, or I'm getting them all mixed up. But anyway, that's why I didn't study any of those. But yeah, she's thinking it's going to be all right once he gets here. Like, no, you can keep an eye on him.
What's taking so long? What is taking so long?
Something is weird about that. I don't know, because every through, like we've seen couples on there 3 seasons later that's already got agreed families.
I don't mean no harm. They ain't trying to let the black dudes over here. You notice that? Usman ain't managed to get over here. Michael ain't managed to get over here. I hate to pull the race card. Or is it the black dudes don't get over here?
They don't really want them here. They just want a little boy toy overseas.
The Egyptians and the Indians and the Venezuelans and the Colombians can come, but they ain't letting them Africans over here, man. They don't let the crazy ass Nigerians over here. That's crazy. John. That's messed up.
We're gonna sue.
They let crazy ass Russian ass Andre over here, and then I like Michael, passive Michael. Michael's not even a threat. Okay, he's not even any type of threat whatsoever. But yeah, I'm gonna call it out. Yeah, TLC, y'all shady, or United States, you're shady. Okay.
Well, we already that they actually select people. Like, remember they selected that guy that was like beat up all his ex-girlfriends and stuff for the one show.
Jeffrey Peschel.
Yeah, and they didn't even care. They just wanted, like, it seemed like they don't do a good background.
Yeah, TLC doesn't care. It makes for better drama. That show probably got more ratings and got higher viewership during the Jeffrey Peschel trial, and probably more watchbacks, people going back in his season just to watch and see who this man is that they're saying is so horrific. He probably, I know I did. I couldn't believe, well, we saw initially when he came on, we saw him with Vera or Viara or whatever, Viagra, whatever her name was. We saw that season. And I remember feeling for him when she told him no, she didn't want to marry him. And then when he was ready to come home, I'm like, that's right, go home, screw her. And then she shows up. I remember watching that.
Buddha said, I think Angela spent all that TLC money. That's why that's why Michael keeps pressing her for $5,000, right? And she's trying to use that like he's some kind of, just been extorting money out of her the whole. How much money on like all these surgeries and
dude, damn well Michael's not doing
her
that.
Her face done, her lips done, or I don't even know what else, but she's gotten all kinds of stuff. But he's like, yeah, Michael.
And if he is doing it, it's because he feels like she probably owes him that for dealing with all this bullshit from her. She's getting paid. Why not him?
Mm-hmm.
She wouldn't be on the show if it weren't for him. They don't want single people. Well, single life, but
Angela would find another guy to scam her. That's why she's picking up.
She's already looking for a guy.
Men. It's funny though.
Looking for another guy.
She can flirt as much as she wants, right? But Michael so much is about another woman. Like she's so out there.
What's good for the goose is not good for the gander.
Make him jealous with the doctor thing.
Yeah, she came on to that doctor so strong. That was embarrassing to watch. I mean, it really was. I'm like, wait a minute. Is she flirting? I remember doing a double
take. If you've been together for a long time and you know that's how your wife, even never been over here, they're still kind of like dating.
Yeah.
But married, but married, they're both really jealous, and she's like making goo eyes at the doctor, like.
Yeah, Angela's got issues. And, this new Renee lady seems like the only person that'll put up with her ass. She seems time enough for her, though.
But it seems that, like a lot of the men lash out, it all stems from their insecurity. They're like I'm going to leave you before you minute. Any of these women get a negative, like it's all good and fine at first. But the minute they feel a little bit of insecurity, they almost go like, completely leave me. Go ahead. I'm pushing you because I know you will.
Yeah, you know it. And Angela is no different. She, when she's first there, the woman Renee comes in and she's getting ready. She's packing, getting the house ready, locking it down because she's getting ready to go to Nigeria. And then she actually tells this chick's like, yeah, we met. Where'd she say they meet? That she was in a smoking section of somewhere. And she and Angela became friends. She smelled like smoke. So Angela walked up to her and asked her, could she have a cigarette? And they've been friends ever since.
Because she was
in a woman's
airport,
bathroom.
I think she said.
Yeah, in a bathroom. She paid the lady to let them smoke in there or something. Or paid the lady to leave out.
Little attendant, probably.
Yeah, lit up and smoked, and they've been friends ever since. Yeah, because she's a badass, so that's why Angela's attracted to her. Like attracts like. So she's a badass, and badasses are going to hang out together. But she liked it.
Nigerian internet scams, they're being more stringent, she was saying, is why they're not letting certain people come over.
Yeah, especially the Nigerians. Apparently, they have a rep for being scammers. So, I don't know. I don't know, but this woman Renee here is hanging out with Angela, and yeah, they're wreaking havoc together over in Nigeria. So the next couple we got is Kim and Usman, aka Soulja Boy. So when we see them initially, he is chasing Kim down after having argued with her in front of his buddy Kevin, or whatever the guy's name is. And they sit there and they're talking to Kim and trying to explain to Kim about this double marriage sister wife scenario. And she gets shitty as usual and throws milk on Usman. Okay. But here's my thing. Okay. I don't know what Kim's problem is, but Kim, you can't keep throwing milk and ice cream and water and whatever you want on Usman. Look, that was funny as hell. The next scene where she's giving an apology. Okay, she's sitting there talking to him, and he's telling her, listen, if you're going to continue to behave this way, then it's over. We can't hang. There's no way I'm taking you to meet my family, and you're throwing shit on me, and you're having a fit because I want another wife so we can have children. There's no way, if you're going to continue to behave this way, I'm going to continue in this relationship. She starts sniffling as usual. The next morning, she goes down and meets with him. What happened to the other? Thanks, Restream. What did they do with my other picture? Is that it? There it is. The next morning, she meets with him to apologize. And I love this scene because he's like, listen, okay, listen, bitch. You got some hot coffee right there. Don't throw that shit on me, okay? I'm telling you now, don't throw the coffee on me. I'm not with that. It's like, I want you to understand, you got hot coffee right there. Don't throw it on me. She's like, no. I'm never going to do that again. Okay, I want a show of hands in the chat. How many people believe that Kim's never going to throw a drink on Usman again or act out again? She didn't say she wasn't going to act out. She said she wasn't going to throw any drink. She probably going to throw a drink, a couple of hamburgers, hot dogs, and some more shit. Okay, Kim, that's who Kim is. Kim is very temperamental. She's a hothead.
I love Buddha's comment. Usman,
What Buddha say?
please find another chick because Kim is my head.
Yes.
And Rose said, facts, Buddha. That is exactly what it is.
Kim is not the one.
I feel like he wants to cuss and have his way to do his music and stuff. And I feel like I was saying he is not trying to find somebody, or because the other girl kind of rolled out of like, okay, I'm just going to find somebody who I know is worshiping the ground I walk on. And then I have the ultimate, she thinks she's got it held over his head. Like, but he pulled a control move last night. We'll talk about
what.
Remember when I told you when he said you just went over that scene where he was like feeling this relationship if you're going to throw drinks? I feel like he was trying to show her that he had all of this relationship and maybe not even consciously, but he was like, no, that I'm going to have two wives. You're not going to go around throwing drinks at me and my kids and everything. You're going to get it together and you're going to just be the silent wife. And you know what I mean?
Well, it was long overdue. It was long overdue. He didn't put his foot down in Zanzibar, if you ask me. And apparently she's been over there a couple times since then, but they haven't gotten this deep. And so, this time when she pulled that crap, which I think is another TLC stunt. Okay. There's nobody's going to sit up and let somebody keep throwing drinks at him. I think that's a thing. Okay. Remember Ari got the drink thrown. I think that's a thing. TLC likes drinks being thrown in somebody's face. My initial reaction, if I was Ari, was to jump right up and beat the hell out of that chick. And the fact that she just sat there and just no, that's not a natural reaction. Somebody you're going to jump up. You're not just going to sit there and just like, no. So it was staged, And I think that all this acting out that Kim's doing is staged as well. Kim seems like somebody who is a nice person, but as soon as she gets pissed off, as soon as things don't go her way, like when the girlfriends asked her questions about him, she didn't like that, so she stormed off. She threw the water in his face before. The only person she doesn't do that with is her son. Okay, because he didn't take that shit from her. But Usman needed to do that. He needed to give her an ultimatum. You want to keep throwing drinks, you want to keep acting out, then we're not going to be together. Period. And I'm not buying this crying shit because she's going to do it again.
You know it. Everybody says they're not going to do something again. Procrastinate a project ever again. But
this is different from the last time, though, because he chased her down this time. The last time she was chasing him down in Zanzibar. Right. She chased him down. This time he chased her down. Yeah. So, okay. So what do we got here? Kim and Usman. Okay, so the next couple we got is Ed and Liz. How many cheesy, corny ass pickup lines does Ed have in his arsenal that he tried to throw at Liz? So Liz comes on and says that, the show first starts out, she's working out with her buddy. And then they sit down and have a conversation, and they have a conversation. They have a conversation, and she's talking about how insecure UK. And then she's talking about how insecure Ed is and how he doesn't allow her to have any freedoms, where if she goes out with the girls, he's checking in. He's checking in like literally every 5 minutes. But when she goes to the gym, she can go for like 3 hours. He doesn't check in. That's because his fat ass don't want to get in the gym. He doesn't want to be asked to come to the gym. That's what's going on. And I'm big too, but at least I work out. I'm trying anyway. But I've actually come down quite a bit. But I'm used to being big. You get to a mindset where you kind of used to that being who you are. You know what I mean? And then you start dropping it off, and it's like, oh wow, okay, that's who I used to be. There you go. It's all about moving forward. But Ed is just not. I don't know what Liz sees in him. And I remember Rose said the other week that Ed has literally got Liz on payroll. And Liz is about done. And you can tell she's spent. She is absolutely spent. But they're making it look good for the cameras. You know, they're making it look good for the cameras. So in order for him to be on the show, he's got to have a significant other like Usman and Kim. Kim and Usman aren't real either, I don't think. Kim is only there to help Usman further his career. Okay. So Ed's on there, and they're having this cordial date where they're having a date night. And basically she's telling him that he's got to ease up on the control freak shit, you know, and they need to kind of relate to each other more. And Ed's like, yeah, you know, and here's the thing. I want my mom and my daughter to come. And Liz tells the confessional that she understands that he wants his family there, and she feels bad that they're not talking to him. But the truth of the matter is she would be relieved if they didn't come, because she didn't want any drama. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, first of all, his buddy Rich, the drummer, his buddy Rich is in his mother's ear, you know, and that's BS. You know, it's like, come on, man. You know, it's his mother. Why are you talking to his mother so much? Ed needs to man up, go to his mom's house, tell Rich to kick rocks, get the fuck out, and have a conversation with his mother. He acts like he's scared to go talk to his mother. Like, what does Rich have a hold over her? So what is he locking you out of the house? Why can't you go talk? Stop calling her. Go knock on her door and go see your mama. Okay? And get Rich the hell out of there. You know? That's what you got to do. Anyway, that's Ed and Liz. Let's see. What do we got? Next up is Jovi and Yara. Is that Angela and them back? Kim Usman. There they are. Jovi and Yara. They're so small, I can't see them. We got Jovi and Yara, and it opens up, and every scene it always says something. If it has to do with a couple that's dealing with the Ukraine, they always make mention that, you know, scenes were filmed before, you know, the Ukraine stuff started, before Russia infiltrated. And I honestly feel bad for Jovi in this scene. I mean, I feel bad for Yara, don't get me wrong, but Jovi, you can tell that he is scared shitless. He does not want Yara going over there, and especially taking their daughter over there. But Yara is wanting to get to her family, and you can't blame her. She's worried about them. But Jovi just wants her to wait. He's like, listen, I feel you. You want to be there for them. You want to go help them. Want to do whatever you can to help them in the situation. But what are you going to do by yourself? Well, Why don't you wait for me? Well, what are you going to do, Jovi? You can't go over there and save the world either. What's she going to be able to do with you that she can't do without you? Yarn's a grown woman. She can handle herself. But I see both sides. She wants to hurry up. She doesn't want to wait 3 weeks because, God forbid, Jovi's done that before where he's supposed to come back and something happens where he didn't come right back. So he's saying, wait for me and I'll go over there with you. I need to be there to make rational decisions. Like, she can't make a rational decision for herself? Like, why does she need you to be there to make rational decisions for her? Most of the time, she's the one making the decisions for you guys. Don't forget, she's the one that moved you out to the boondocks, remember? So she can make decisions, but I wouldn't want Jen traveling somewhere without me either, because if it's a place where she's not going to be safe, at least if we're together and have each other's back, that makes things all the more better, and it makes me secure to know that she's okay.
Exactly. I agree. Like, I think that he's just working. I think that he's really, like you said this before, he really surprised me, a husband and a father. Like, I
He
thought this
did,
was going to
didn't
go so much
he?
differently.
Yeah,
But
Jovi turned out to be all
that's
right. He
interest, the way
once he
he's,
got the running around out of his system, he was all right.
he ended up like his dad, like a family guy.
Which I think it was in there all along. He needed the right woman that wouldn't take his shit,
Right.
that would make him get out of the strip clubs and sit his ass down somewhere, and that was Yara.
Mm-hmm.
Yara was the one that was like, no, I'm not, no. And New Orleans is, no, we're not doing that. I'm going to move your ass out here to the boondocks and you're going to act like a husband and a father. And she meant that shit, and he did it, and he respected that. But she also respects him, because while I remember when she first came out, thought, wow, oh my God, how's this guy going to deal with it? As it turns out, Jovi was not a pushover. Yara thought she was going to come there and run some shit. Jovi was like, no, I'm not getting that rug. No, we're not doing that. No, I'm going out. Jovi was like, bitch, you ain't running this. Whenever he got pissed at her, I remember the scene, she said something and he just picked up and walked off. Jovi's like, I'm not standing here listening to this shit. You know what I mean? So he doesn't take her shit either. They are two peas in a pod. So that's why they get along.
Definitely.
He stands up to her. So, and she stands up to him. So that's why they work. But I don't know. This whole Ukraine thing, it's a touchy subject, because I know she wants to be there for her family. I just feel so bad because he's literally pleading with her not to go without him. Because if something, God forbid, something happens to her and she goes over there without him. You know what I mean? If something happens to her or that baby and she did not wait for him, that's not going to be good.
And Rose said, did we already read this one? I had to cut out for a second. He's her weight.
What happened?
He has also made comments
about how
during the scenes with
about
Yara.
her gaining weight.
Buddha said, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. J Crew, oh yes, thank you, Buddha.
Thank you, Buddha. I have awesome mods. I love you guys.
Drink again. I agree with you there. That was back on. How many likes we got now?
I don't know. Let me check it.
There you are.
I'm here.
I thought we lost you.
Okay, so we got 5 likes. Let's try to get the likes up, gang. We got 8 people in the chat, so we should at least have 8 likes. If you forgot, it is understandable. Just go smash it. And so who else do we have? So that is Jovi talking to Yara. And we've got Andre. We got Andre and Libby. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? So Libby is talking to her sisters, and here's my thing. That was so strange. I thought I was in the Twilight Zone myself. Just the other week, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, everybody was on Andre's side. The sisters, Libby, the dad, everybody was on Andre's side talking about how Charlie is an alcoholic and he doesn't need to be at family functions. And if he's going to be at family functions, then they're not going to be at family functions where he is because they don't want to get into it with him. And everybody was on Libby's side and everybody was agreeing with Andre. They even said in the confessional, hey, listen, hell must have froze over because we're actually agreeing with Andre in this moment. They were letting him yell at their mother. Now, all of a sudden this week, he's disrespecting mom and he's keeping us from our family. Charlie's not that bad. He's our brother. We're going to go ahead and go to mom's party because it's her 60th birthday. Hey, Libby is not the only one that's like, what the hell happened? They just completely switched up, making her look like the crazy one. Okay? So either way, I don't know. What do you guys think about this in the chat? You know, because quite honestly, Charlie's family. Charlie is those girls' brother. That's Chuck's son. Okay. And before Andre came in the picture, nobody was talking about Charlie being an alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning of the couple of seasons ago, nobody was talking about Charlie being an alcoholic. And everybody was talking about what an asshole Andre was because of the way he talks to Libby, look at the way he treated the father. Now he's all up the dad's ass because he wants this loan. And the father gets on my damn nerves because why is he letting Andre talk to his ex like that, talk to Libby like that, and he never stands up to him, ever. He didn't stand up to him when he was talking to him like that. Andre just came and just started running shit, you know, and pushed Charlie out. Charlie said that that's what he was trying to do, and I'll be damned if that didn't happen. I mean, the writing is on the wall. All of a sudden, Charlie's not there, and Andre is. The sisters woke up.
But
they were like, wait a minute.
Charlie was really ignorant to
no doubt.
at the wedding. You know what I mean? Like I didn't like Charlie, but I understand where he's coming from at this point. Was acting out a little bit. Like I don't know if he was trying to be like. I don't think it's Andre's place to talk with her mother. Charlie's problem. It's different if the whole family's getting together, but I don't, you know, way it's being handled. You know what I mean? Like if you feel like
I feel like Charlie is bullying that entire family.
Right. Like he might be drinking too much emotions underneath that. That's like, okay. Because they all have a problem with Libby. They all have some kind of hatred, and I don't want to say hatred, jealousy towards her because they think she's the daddy's girl.
She is. She's the princess.
So he already thought, you know, on a negative note with them being her man, and goes
and
over
Andre uses that. Andre knows that Libby is the baby and she's the favorite and he's with her. So he uses that. Like he's like, you're the one that's going to ask your dad for money. You're going to ask him.
I tell you what, though, Andre Andre proved himself to the dad.
He did.
He proved himself to, and not just necessarily he was trying to mooch his money. You know what I mean? He was probably pretty good. His dad is somebody who actions speak louder than words, in a sense, because go about him. So it's kind of like they were really like Andre's side, because I'm like, he just wants to learn the business, you know what I mean? And then they are all just so negativity driven that it's like, you know, Andre is like
They
acting
were
holier than
afraid
thou.
that what was going to
You don't
happen
treat
is exactly what
somebody's family
happened.
that way. If we have an issue with each other's family, you don't go at the other person's family. I don't respectful, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Most definitely. But they let him get away with it. They let him get away.
Right.
Charlie was the only one that wouldn't let him get away with it. That's why he was always in his face trying to fight. Because he was letting him know, listen, my dad may not be willing to whip your ass, but I'm going to whip your ass. You're not going to continue to talk to my sister and my family like that.
Right.
You know, but he continues to do it.
He did. And that was the thing. I
and
feel
Charlie's
like
out.
He feels uncomfortable, and then got really drunk at the wedding and embarrassed everybody in front of, you know, the other family. Yeah. Into that other party, and that's, if you care so much about coming together and being like, mom invites me, so I show up. Okay, but what happened at that cooking and his eyes out when you couldn't keep it together when you walked in the door and said, you know, tell me what to do or something? Like, he definitely started it at that.
Yeah, he did. And what he did when they went over to Moldova at their wedding was completely disrespectful. At their wedding.
Then remember him and I, they were squishing the grapes. They were palling around.
They were best buds.
Each other, but then when that was Charlie's turf, and instead of him trying to work with him and they could have actually had a pretty decent working relationship at that point, but he wouldn't want to help him, and the only person that did was the dad. So then the dad became the outcast, like, better than us. They're just so like.
But you know what it is? Andre and Charlie are two of a kind. They even look alike. They are the exact same, and they butt heads. And all of a sudden, you know, Charlie was the bull, the young buck of the family. Then here comes this guy from Moldova, who now he wants to be the young buck of the family. And Charlie felt threatened, which he very well should have, because Andre came in and squoze him out. He squoze him out of the family business. He had the family looking at him like the drunkard, you know, the outcast drunkard now. So of course he's feeling some kind of way about him. But I don't know that them hooking. I think Andre's got the right idea. As long as he and Charlie stay out of each other's way, that's what's probably best at this point. So if Charlie's going to be there, yeah, I don't think they should be there, honestly. All right, so okay, yes, you are.
Buddha said Charlie and his wife were out of their rabbit mind. Buddha said, I noticed the switch up too.
Yeah. There's Charlie and his wife after taking feet pictures all day. And this is where Charlie basically is saying, you know, that Andre basically took over the family, and that, you know, he's in the wrong. I mean, but quite frankly, I think Charlie might be trying to get Andre deported. Because somebody's calling immigration, telling them stuff about Charlie. I mean, telling them stuff about Andre. Isn't that going to come up later? I bet you it's Charlie.
I bet it's him.
He's going to get his ass deported. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say about 90 Day Fiancé happily ever after, because I don't think, who wasn't there, Bilal and Shida was not there this week, so there's really no need to talk about them. What do you guys think about the single life and what's going on over there with Colt and his mother Debbie? Let's see, you got Colt and Debbie. Let's see. And we got what, UK? Ro, you said you caught up on the UK? You want me to send you a link? Did you want to talk about the UK? Because Victoria who's the one that's dating Sean, the Japanese guy? And that is that Victoria, or is Victoria the one that's dating the Mexican guy? I actually haven't watched the UK for the past couple of episodes. I've got to catch up.
I love UK. I think there should be a new episode on.
And there's also a new Single Life. I started watching it. So yeah.
Ooh,
I think yeah, man, it came on yesterday.
Oh man. Way cool.
So I guess we'll get off of here and maybe grab some dinner and catch up on some of this stuff. So let me know in the chat section, are you guys okay with Happily Ever After, or do you want me to start reviewing another show on Tuesday nights? Because quite frankly, I'm looking to switch up because I'm bored shitless with Happily Ever After already. I want to do 60 Days In, y'all. Oh my God, 60 Days In is crazy.
Does it tell us about that one?
Yeah, Buddha was the one that turned us on to that.
I heard you telling that story earlier about it, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, 60 Days In. Ro, you need to check out 60 Days In. Have you ever saw that?
I mean, with her law background, she would probably love it.
Okay, I'll send it to you. We can go for like another 10 minutes because I'm starving. I'm ready to go eat.
I tried to enlarge the chat and left, but I'm getting old the eyes, you know. I need to eat more cantaloupe because cantaloupes.
Oh my goodness, not the cantaloupe. Not the cantaloupe. Okay, I just sent it.
Rose coming on?
Rose coming on.
Vote.
But yeah, 60 Days In, man, I'm telling you, I think Carlos is going to be running that jail. Carlos is already running that jail. He's like the Godfather. And what was that shit he did with the plastic bag? It's like he cooked the food and made burritos. Yeah, he got pissed off. Look, Mr. I'm not going to say I have a headache, and like was ready to tap out like the first day. But he didn't like the fact that it was getting the best of him. He said, "No, you know what? I'm gonna stick it out." But the two older people rolled out. The lady, the drug addict lady, I can't remember her name, and then the other dude that looked like Willie Nelson, he rolled out. Tim, he rolled out. He rolled out and couldn't deal. And then it was the other thing. What's up? Oh. Did you mute? Okay. We're back.
Sorry, important dinner information. Top secret information. Taco Tuesday. We can't tell them everything. Just kidding.
So I don't know, Ro, are you coming on? What's happening, baby girl?
I hope she's not having to row the boat. Is a hurricane coming?
I know.
I'm scared about that, right? Like they're talking
I know.
but we've been through some crazy.
We've been through. We lost a car in a hurricane.
The very first hurricane I ever experienced was Hurricane Isabel, right? More. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
And the whole basement apartment was flooded, like up to my knees in water. That was the first experience I had, and then like some crazy ones. We evacuated one time, but remember nothing happened that second. We just had like wind and stuff. And last year a sign blew off and hit our car. Remember that?
Yes, I do.
But we don't get it like, and the car literally the water went completely over the car. Like it was the what is it? The alarm went off. But it's been some crazy stuff. But we've been lucky to, you know what I mean? Like us personally, like things you can replace. But like the crazy thing is that Florida gets it like way different. You know, like we get a lot of wind and stuff like that, but like it's just a Florida. I feel like, I don't know. Sometimes it comes up the coast, but like I'm worried about everyone that's there, friends and family. But I'm gonna just pray early.
I don't know, Ro. She says it says waiting on host. I don't know. See, that may be what was going on the other day, because I'm not seeing anything on my end.
Maybe come out. That's what I had to do. Just go completely out and come in the link again.
I don't know, Dolly Bush. She said, does anyone know if Chantel's family is going to do another show? I hope so. I hope so. That would be really cool. Low. Huh?
You just got real low on my end.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up, because we're having technical issues as it is, and I'm getting irritable because I'm getting hangry. So I think we pretty much wrapped it up. I'm going to let Ro continue to prepare what she's doing. But Thursday, let me know if you're not in the thick of things. Thursday, guys, head on over and we will do a Married at First Sight wrap up. And what I'm also going to do is I'm also going to probably talk about the single life in 60 days in as well. So I'll prepare a live stream that'll deal with all three of those shows. So if you guys want to talk about that, anything else you want, put it in the comments. Let me know. And we will do this a couple more nights. We'll add a couple more nights on and handle some more shows.
Yeah,
so I want to thank everybody. Ro, you be safe. Dolly Bush, thank you for being here, sweetheart. Shout out to Wendy Jones, A. Grant, all those guys. Shout out to
Thank you all.
1000. Awesome mod. Thank you. And don't forget to smash the like button and hit the subscribe button and share this. Let's get it off the 564 and move it on up towards that 1K. We've been stuck there for a little while now. So anybody that you know,
everybody,
yeah, tell them come subscribe. All right. But thank you guys and have a wonderful night. And I will see you Thursday.
Thanks for letting me come.